Evangeline Yeun, and I'm with Alchemy Yoga. If you'd like to subscribe to our channel, just a / Heart Alchemy Yoga. So today I'm going to take you through a short flow, just something that I like to do to move my body in the morning, just to wake up. So we're going to start off in child's pose. So I like to have my knees open, a little bit wider than my hips, toe tips touching. Reach my fingertips forward to the front edge of the mat, and then ground your forehead into the earth. Starting to connect to your breath. Starting to notice how your body feels. Noticing where your mind is at. And let's start to cultivate Ujjayi breath. And with each exhalation, really starting to let go of, any to-do list or any distractions. Let go of your smartphone. Let go of your story. And start to honor this space that you have carved out of your day to be here, called the present moment. And always allowing your breath to carry you through the class. Let's gently rise up to all fours into a 4-point position. So the hands shoulder width apart, knees hip distance. Stacking your joints, shoulders and wrists aligned, knees and hips in a straight line. Then spreading through your fingers nice and wide. Middle or index knuckle finger can be facing forward, just depending on the tightness in your shoulders. And then grounding all 10 knuckles into the earth with a little micro bend in your elbows. And as you inhale, we'll lift the sit bones, shine through your heart for cow. And as you exhale, press away from the earth with your hands and shin bones. Round your spine into cat. And as you inhale, lead with the heart. Shine through your collarbones. Exhale, curling the spine as you fill up your back body. Now please continue on your own. Just moving with your flow of breath. Allowing your breath to initiate the movement. Just noticing how your spine feels today as you gently warm it up. Take one more breath. And as you exhale, tuck your toes under. From the pit of your belly, hips up and back to downward facing dog. So one of my favorites, especially in the morning when you're just waking your body up, so you might feel a little bit tight and tender from last night's sleep. So feel free to pedal through your feet or whatever you need to do to make it feel good. But make your dog feel amazing right now. Creating lots of space, breathing into the areas that might feel a little bit tight and resistant. And allowing your breath to open up your body, alleviate tightness. Good, so let's create lots of space, spreading through those fingers nice and wide, anchoring all 10 knuckles into the earth. And as you take that energy from the earth, stretch from your arm bones, reach your tailbone, your sit bones up to the sky, feeling that beautiful stretch in your spine as you create some space between your shoulders and your ears, and you sink your heart closer to your thighs, And of course, bend your knees as much as you need to get a nice straight spine. So always keeping the integrity of a long, beautiful spine. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Exhale out of your mouth and let it go. Right leg floats up to the sky as you inhale, spreading through the toes. And as you exhale, bend your knee and open up your hip. So getting a bit of freedom in the hip, but keeping your shoulders nice and square so the weight is pressed evenly into both hands. And just opening up the hip without crunching into your lower back. So keep both sides of the waist nice and long. Inhale your legs straight and roll your hip down. And as you exhale, curl in, knee to nose. Shoulders come right over your wrist. Feeling your core activate, very lightly place your right foot next to your right hand. So do a nice low lunge. Just making sure your knee is tracking right over your ankle. Back leg is strong, and I like to take spider fingers. Of course, if you have blocks, you can place blocks underneath your hands if you need to. So as we inhale, we're going to coil in. We're going to round through the spine like cat, gazing at your navel. And as you exhale, lower your left hip and shine through your heart. Inhale, we curl in. So keeping that back leg nice and strong. As you breathe out, press the energy away through your back heel. Shoulder blades stay on your back. Inhale. Exhale, feeling lots of space and expansion. Breathing in. And breathe out. Left hand down to the left side of your mat. Keep spider fingers if you like. Inhale the right arm up for a glorious twist in your spine. Drawing your right hip back and into the midline. If you need to modify, just drop your back knee down to the earth and curling that shoulder back even more if that feels good. Breathing here. Let's gently place your hand down to the earth. Step back to your dog. Then left leg floats up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bending your knee, opening up through the hip. So if you feel your right foot plugging down to the earth, just make sure that your right foot is nice and straight. Keep lifting up out of the shoulder girdle. Breathing here. Inhale your legs straight and roll your hip down. As you exhale, curl in. Again, kiss your knee. Shoulders come right over your wrist. Very lightly, left foot to left hand. Good. So make sure that knee is tracking right over the ankle so the knee joint is safe and happy. Back leg nice and strong. Inhale, we curl in. Exhale, extend. Breathing in, so keep the back leg nice and strong. Breathe out. Inhale, drawing your low belly into your spine. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathe out. Right hand down to the right side of your mat. Inhale the left arm up for your glorious twist. Again, modify as you need to by dropping the knee down to the earth. Again, if it feels good, maybe curling that left shoulder back even more. Breathing into the twist. Nice and gently place your hand down to the earth. Step back to high plank. So move your chest forward so your shoulders come right over your wrist. Feeling that nice long line of energy as you reach through the crown of your head and press back through your heels. So keep the neck long. Resist the urge to look down. Now, sometimes we forget the neck is part of our spine. Bring the shoulder blades on your back. A little bit of a smile here. All good. Now remember, if you need to modify, just drop your knees down to the earth, especially if you're compensating, fatiguing, or getting angry. Lengthen your tailbone. Inhale, move the chest forward. So come right onto your tippy toes. Feel length. And as you exhale, drop your knees down to the earth. Slowly lower for 4, 3, come down in one piece, elbows hug into the side body. As you ground the tops of your feet into the earth, inhale to cobra. So shoulder blades stay on your back, legs stay strong. And then exhale to your dog, pressing down to lift up. Walk up to your hands, take Ragdoll, feet hip distance apart. Then bend your knees so much that your tummy touches your thighs. So that might be quite a bit for some of you. Okay? It's really nice to release the spine, especially in the morning when you feel a bit tight. Yeah, if you like to grab your opposite elbows and maybe sway your torso from side to side or shake your head yes or no. No, yes. Getting rid of any tension. I know I tend to put a lot of tension in my neck and shoulders, even my jaw. Let's relax the jaw. Relax your toes on the earth. Let's interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze the heels of your hands together and shine your arms forward. So just imagine that you're cracking a walnut between your shoulder blades. Lots of space between your shoulders and your ears. So experience this lovely chest opening, freedom in your shoulders. Again, keep your neck out of it, it stays relaxed. Breathe. Let's gently release your hands down to the earth. Toe heel your feet together. And let's slowly roll up to standing, coming up one vertebra at a time. Head comes up last. And keeping your feet nice and grounded. Inhale your hands up to the sky. Fingers alive. As you exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Feel your shoulder blades kissing on your back, internally rotating those upper arm bones. Keep your feet nice and grounded, lengthen through your tailbone. And as you inhale, lift up out of your lower back as if you're going over an imaginary high jump, shining your heart open to the sky, but without sacrificing your lower back. Breathing here. Let's gently release your hands to heart center. Closing your eyes. Taking a moment to notice how you feel. Any changes. Any shifts. And let's gently crack open your eyes. And thank you. Have a lovely day. And again, my name is Evangeline. So if you'd like to subscribe to our channel and experience other teachers and other classes, again, it's just Heart Alchemy Yoga. Thank you.